Now, this guy is really funny. His name is Tony V. His stand-up comedic was actually named Massachusetts Funniest Guy by Showtime TV. We taped Tony V doing his stand-up comedian show at Tri-City fundraiser at the Irish American Club here in Malden.
Hi. How are you? Good. Please excuse my appearance this evening, but this is what I look like. You play the cards you dealt, that's all I'm saying. World gives you lemons, I say keep them. There's nothing wrong with a lemon. You don't know when you're gonna run into some club soda or fish. Some people find this hard to believe, but I've actually had some cosmetic surgery to appear this way. Oh, I have. I've added about 6 inches to my midsection to protect my abs. And with the summer coming up, I had the second chin put in to help keep my sunbonnet in place. So it's been working out pretty well. Thanks for the support. And you can't see it, nor will I show you, but my general hipple region over here, I've added some cellulite. So if I go to the beach, I can also sand wood. It's multitasking, I think you type A's call it. Summer's coming up, I enjoy it. Do you like the beach? Yeah, you go, I like, yeah. I don't do so good at the beach, but I go because you have to. Like I was on Martha's Vineyard for a week, and you almost have to go to the beach because you're surrounded by it. And I don't do good like on islands and stuff like that. Like I'm from Somerville. You know what I'm saying? Like beauty freaks me out completely. You know, like I'm on the island going, man, it would suck to be a car thief on this island. They stole my car. We'll wait at the boat. So I was over there on Martha's Vineyard, and I decided to go to the beach, and I was riding my bike around. I'll tell you this quick little story. And I ride my bike to the beach, and when I go to the beach, I go ostensibly to frolic in the surf. All right, I got you on a bunch of levels there, didn't I? Because most of you are looking up here thinking, geez, that guy doesn't look like he ought to know the word ostensibly. And 2, he doesn't look like one to frolic either. Well, I've been known to frolic on occasion, and you know what I mean when I say frolic at the beach, right? I don't jump wholeheartedly into the ocean and commune with the beasts of the sea. I just sort of sit on the edge of the water and let the waves hit me. And giggle like a moron every time it happens. Oh, good, you've been at the beach with time to kill. So, I was doing this for about 5 or 6 hours, and I got a little bit bored, as you might imagine. And I extract myself from the sand, which I had now sunken about 3 or 4 foot into, with that noise which would accompany such an action, like that. And now I got all sand in my bathing suit, and I hop back on my bike. Exactly. It's kind of like sitting on number 60 grit sandpaper, which I have to admit is sort of pleasant if you just pedal straight ahead. But as soon as you move sideways, you exfoliate your derriere. I got like ass skin flying in the breeze behind me like some kind of butt shrapnel, you know. On the upside, and there is an upside to the story, I believe I cultivated a pearl. Thank you. Always nice to have a happy ending, isn't it? You're wondering. Sir, did that one do nothing for you, did it? You didn't? All right, because you looked annoyed for a minute, just a second. Pearl, what's he done? There you go. That's what I'm after. I was getting this from this guy. That's stupid. It's just dumb. We don't go for that here in Malden. You know, we're not that far into Malden, are we? Medford's right there, isn't it? You're right on the border. How come? You really don't want to commit to Malden, do you? If you needed to, you'd go right over to Medford if you had it. It's right there. Some of the ball, when they play ball out there, a kid can chase a ball from Malden to Medford. Longest home run, where'd you hit it? I hit it out of Medford. Right into Malden, that's what happened. Wow, they would say. My folks live right around the corner. I like living around here. I live in Charlestown now because it's upward mobility for me. It's very nice living in Charlestown. You know, the Bunker Hill Monument's going condo. If you know anyone looking for a 13-story studio, it's a bitch changing the light bulbs, but other than that, it's fine. It's got a nice cross breeze in the summer. Speaking of, have you been enjoying the Big Dig, by the way? Oh, you don't like that? Oh, you gotta, I love everything about it. Don't you love the feeling of not knowing where you can go on any particular day? Isn't it great? Every day is like a crapshoot now when you drive through Boston. I got to get to Braintree. Oh, not today. I get there yesterday. Yeah, but not today. How come? We've been digging. It's right there in the name. We dig. That's what we do. You sleep, we dig. Now, they opened half of it. You know that. You can go this way. Can't go that way. You know why they had to open it? Because if they didn't open it, someone was going to kill somebody. That's why. And it hasn't fixed anything, has it? No, you just can't see the traffic. That's all. How's the traffic? We don't have a clue. We don't really think about it anymore. It's down there somewhere. It's no longer our concern. We've given all traffic problems over to the mole people. They come up from the core of the earth. They opened the Lenny Zakem Bridge. Beautiful, the Bunker Hill Bridge. If you're from, if you're from Charlestown, it's always the Bunker Hill Bridge. And Lenny, who, what? Yeah, sure, okay, it's the Bunker Hill Bridge. They opened that halfway too. For a while, it was just there. Not doing, then they'd let, like last Mother's Day, they let mothers walk around up on it. Apparently to test whether it was safe or not. Is that bridge any good? I let my own mother up there. Then the circus was in town. They had elephants up on the bridge. Yeah, you go, hey fellas, how about trying a vehicle? We know it holds livestock. How about a wheeled conveyance? I think the best part has to be that they opened the Ted Williams Tunnel to everybody. That was pretty good. For a while, you couldn't use it. You had to be special. You had to be on a list, I guess, Ted left behind. They found it on a greasy napkin in the back of his trunk there. It was written in pen right above, "Don't freeze my ass." Which had to be one of the weirder stories of last year, wasn't it? I'm a huge baseball fan, and that was just creepy. The whole thing was creepy. You know what I mean? That story couldn't have been any creepier unless Michael Jackson were involved in it somehow. But they opened it up to everybody. You know what the deal with it is they want to use his DNA, Ted Williams. They froze him. And a buddy of mine goes, you know, it's not as weird as you think, because I think they only froze his head. Oh yeah, that makes it way less creepy. Sure. That's the little cog in that machine I was looking to fill in there. Yeah, just his head sitting there. That's good. It's going to be a ventriloquist puppet. But at some point, they want to use his DNA. That's the truth of that matter. You know, if this cloning thing catches on, they're going to use Ted Williams' DNA and make better ball players. There'd be a whole team full of Ted Williams. This would even be creepier. But I have to point out at this moment that the guy spearheading this little endeavor is his son, John Henry Williams, who happens to be 35 years old and still in the minor leagues. Do you see my point there? The DNA didn't help him one little bit. Yeah. Yeah. And he got it right out of the tap.
Actually, Tony V has been all over television. He's done a lot of shows. So you can also check out Tony V at TonyVcomic.com.